So my name is Wilkinson. I'm one of the directors of Cape Winelands Airport. And I'm a chartered accountant by background. They call me a rehabilitated accountant, and I'll spend most of my time looking at aviation matters. And yeah, we are developing the new airport for Cape Town. It's called Cape Winelands Airport. We're really latching onto the location, celebrating the location and the history of what we're doing. And yeah, it's a fantastically exciting new development. We're hoping to start construction next year, 2026, operational by 2028, with the first phase of operations. And it's going to transform the economic landscape of Cape Town and the Western Cape. It's got some incredible features to it, large sustainability component to it, but it addresses a lot of capacity constraints and unlocks a lot of latent growth and demand that is there. And we think that this infrastructure project will have the single most impact from a socio-economic perspective than any other project in the Cape at the moment.
Tell us more about the sustainability aspects of it.
Sure. So what we found is that by having only one airport in Cape Town, it means that airlines who are flying to Cape Town need to carry so much additional reserve fuel, because the next backup airport is so far away, being Johannesburg 2 hours away. So by introducing a second airport into the city, it means these airlines can substantially lower how much takeoff weight, how much fuel they need to carry, because there's a much closer backup airport in case of an emergency. And by lowering all this takeoff weight, planes burn less fuel and then emit less carbon. And we've estimated it's about 60 million kilograms less CO2 every year that would be emitted into Cape Town, just by virtue of the airlines having a second airport to help them optimize their fuel planning. And this is a very interesting phenomenon, and it's because Cape Town as a city is very isolated. There's no major airport nearby, and South Africa as a country is at the tip of the continent, at the other end of the world. And Cape Town is a tourist destination with so much traffic coming from all over the world. It means these airlines are flying up to 16 hours at a time, carrying all of this reserve fuel unnecessarily, that a second airport, the Cape Winelands Airport, will fill within a system.
Tell us about the funding regime.
Sure, so we're going through a capital raising process now. We are a private organization, privately funded at the moment. These projects have a large capital, very capital intensive, lots of earthworks and civils required. So we're raising at the moment between 8 and 10 billion rand, to split between debt and equity. We are 6 months away from receiving our environmental approval, and we're hoping to commence with construction next year. So at the moment we're engaging with infrastructure funds, a lot of the banks, a lot of impact funds, private equity operators, and also wealthy individuals. And we're a completely South African team at the moment, very patriotic, very proud of what we're doing, and we're very honoured to be able to be involved in an airport development, which doesn't happen very often. We've got a fantastic team, and we think we've got we're quite fortunate to have the right people in the room.
How important do you think it is to bring more private sector involvement in the aviation sector in South Africa? Because most airports are government.
Yeah, I think in every sector you need some private sector and public sector involvement. Competition raises service levels, competition brings pricing down, and so you never really want a situation where you have a monopoly. And I think the private sector brings a different value proposition. We're a lot nimbler, a lot more efficient, quicker. We can adapt and adjust a bit more effectively. And in South Africa, you've got Lansera Airport, which is non-government. Then you've got the Kruger and Mpumalanga Airport up in Nelspruit, very well run, and they're very successful. So we share a lot of similarities with these airports. And at the same time, having a second airport for Cape Town is good for everybody. It'll keep Cape Town International on their toes, and likewise, they will keep us on our toes to make sure we are delivering the best product and service, which is the same for all industries.
Is there anything you'd like to add?
Yeah, I think with Cape Winelands Airport, there's more than just the fuel savings components. We will be self-reliant as well, generating our own power with solar panels. We need about 10 megawatts of power to sustain our demand. We're looking to store and treat our own water at the same time, and we're looking forward to the future. We've got a blank canvas, so we're looking to bring in the latest technology. We're looking at sustainable aviation fuel when that becomes feasible in South Africa. We're looking at electrical vertical takeoff and landings. We're looking at advanced biometrics within the airport. So there's lots of ways where we'll be at the forefront of technology and innovation. Very excited to be part of that, and yeah, very good to be here as well.